Anglers Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. It's time, as always, for the Manager's Show with John Schiffner. Schiff, how you doing?
Oh, wonderful. This is 24 hours ago. We're sweating profusely, dying in the dugout, and now everybody's in the dugout huddled because they're cold. Welcome to New England. This is unbelievable.
Cape Cod weather. You think we're going to get this game in?
It's going to be close. There's a lot of weather coming our way, or it looks like it could head our way if it could fly a little bit north of us, but who knows? It's drizzling now. You know, it's baseball. If you don't have a dome stadium, everybody experiences this.
Well, we'll cross our fingers. Last night, a tough 1-0 loss for you guys, but a really good game on both sides, especially the pitching. Is that what you call a Cape Cod Baseball League game?
No question. It was there was good defense on both sides, great pitching on both sides, and they took it, which we've done before. They took advantage of a mistake we made, and they win the game. That's what we've done a lot this year to people. So we have no reason to complain or hang our head. You just come back out and play hard today.
Tommy Lawrence with 6 shutout innings yesterday. He has a scoreless streak of 20 2/3 innings. Does he continue to impress you even more than before?
That's Tommy. I mean, that's the same Tommy we saw last year. It's the same Tommy that pitched for Maine this year. I mean, he is just a flat-out pitcher, and it's fun to watch him carve up some other teams. They're just, he pitches backwards often. He knows the hitter's expecting a certain pitch, and he won't throw it to him. And then when he is expecting one, he'll give it to him, but he'll give it to him in a spot that he probably can't hit it, or he'll change speeds on it. I mean, he's just fun to watch. He's just an old-fashioned pitcher.
Now, I know your favorite type of game is probably anyone when Chatham wins, but prior to that game, you had 39 runs in the team's 4 games prior, and then a 1-0 game last night. What kind of games do you like to watch? Pitcher's duel or a high-scoring affair?
I like runs more than the other team. It doesn't matter, but I would have loved to have taken a 1-0 win last night, too. Hoffman from Hyannis was outstanding. That was probably the best, lengthy pitching performance we've seen all year long. He was really good. He mixed his speeds well. His velocity was excellent. Breaking pitches were good. That was impressive. He's going to be pretty good. He's going to be a pretty wealthy man next year.
So I get the sense that you're not too worried about the offense not putting up runs against him.
Well, I mean, I knew going in, we're not going to pound this guy for 10 runs. We're good, and we can do some damage to some pitching. But I knew we were going to have to bunt early if we had an opportunity, and we really didn't get a great deal of opportunities. We had our share, we had our chances, and again, I'm proud of the kids. They battled him hard. He got us quite a few times. I mean, the strikeouts were high, but you have to expect that. I mean, he's done that to a lot of people.
You guys are playing Born tonight. First pitch at 7 p.m. This is the Manager's Show, sponsored by the Chatham Bakery. Last time you played Born, Connor Joe had 5 hits, 2 home runs, and his average is up to 333 on the season. He's in the All-Star game. What makes him such a good hitter?
Well, he works at it, first of all. He really works at it. He works on, getting his hands inside the baseball, which is the key to hitting. And, he's just, right now, he's on fire. I mean, it seems to be, like I've said a few times, the ball looks like a beach ball. And, that, but again, it's hard work. That is the thing. The little kids out there who are listening, you don't take the game for granted, and don't think that it's going to come all naturally. I mean, you've got to work at hitting. It's one of the most difficult things to do. In fact, many people say the most difficult thing to do in sports. And it doesn't. If you don't work at it, you don't continue to adjust, then it's going to catch it. It's going to come up and bite you in the back.
Connor, not the biggest guy, 6 feet, 6'1", but he's got some real good power. We've seen him pound a couple of balls. How impressive have his home runs been?
Well, his home runs have been impressive because not only does he work hard on batting, he works hard on keeping himself physically fit and strong. He is, ladies out there, if you ever see Connor with his shirt off, he's a specimen, and there's a reason. And it's not because he wants to go to the beach. He wants to go to the big leagues. So it's hard work in the field, and Connor has certainly done that, both at first base and behind the dish. He's worked very hard with Kellen and Nicky behind the plate, working on his footwork, working on his throwing. He's worked with Nicky with his hitting, and he does his time in over at the weight room. So, there's the key. You work hard, you're going to reap the fruits of it, because right now he has made himself into a very serious prospect for next year's draft.
Tonight you have 2 through 5 in the lineup with Dante Flores, Connor Joe, J.D. Davis, and Jimmy Pickens. How confident are you when those guys are all in your lineup back to back to back to back? They've been so good this season.
It's impressive. It's very, very impressive. And they have had, all have had really solid years and have done everything we've asked them to do. Hit behind runners, drive runners in. It's like I said, it's fun to watch. It's a machine working on all cylinders right now.
Well, let's see if they can continue to score some runs. Thanks a lot, Schiff.
Thank you, Brandon.
That was the Manager's Show, sponsored by the Chatham Bakery. The Anglers Extra pregame show continues. Back to you, Keith.